team in the league, both from the field and the free throw line in that game. The Bucks made all 28 of theirs.
Shaq controls the tip to AC Green, and the Lakers allowed it to start the 4. Now the ball given into Harper, and Harper across the 10-second line to Kobe Bryant. Brings it over to Green and out in front to Harper. Harper down the middle of Green on a cut, turn, shoot, 16-footer, no good. Tipped up and in magnificently by the big man, O'Neal. What a tap with the left hand, I believe. He gets the ball way out on the floor to Rice. First time he's handled it, looks at the commissioner's name and said, yep, this is legal. I'll take the ball in, do Harper at the post, high pass. Harper somehow throws it, gives to Shaq, slam dunk. Harper made a heck of a play, Stu.
Sure, not only the pass, but the pass was nice, but just the reception.
Cassell, 6'3", 185. Now the ball out to Allen. Dribble away from Kobe, go to the base. The former Connecticut star throws up a deuce and hits an 8-footer with the right-hand jumper. 4-2. Milwaukee trails the Lakers. Long pass to Rice. He goes the distance. He scores. Very bad transition defensively, but good taking advantage of the situation by Harper and Rice.
That's getting the ball out quickly, and you'll get easy opportunities like that.
Dribble behind the backboard now. We got Sam Cassell. Turn, shoot, 20-foot jumper. That's good. Nice shot. Their guards already got 4 points. And it's 6-4. The Lakers by 2. Wilson High School here in Southern California. Jump shot outside by Kobe. That's good. And the Lakers distributing the wearers tonight. That's 8 points for the Lakers. 8-4 the score. 12. Ball comes out in front and it's handled out there by Allen. Screen for Allen. He's down the middle on Kobe. He stops. He beats Kobe with a bank shot and banks it in. He did try to bank it, I think, Stu.
I believe he did as well. He's just a talent. That was a remarkable shot.
Defense gives it off and gets it back from Green. Now back to Kobe. 20-footer on the way. No. Rebound is off. They fight for it. Comes down in the hands of Robinson. The first time this star has touched it. Now they take it away from him. AC Green blindsides and steals. Harper comes underneath, gives to Green. Reverse layup. Good.
Now, did you see Harper slide to his right a little bit to avoid the offensive foul and distribute the ball?
He's so good, Stu. I marvel at this guy. 36 years of age, and he plays like a kid 20, and he knows everything that a man 50 knows. Giving it to Rice. Sometimes he turns and shoots there. He drives on Robinson, throws up the bank. Robinson forces him to hit the side of the board. The ball comes down, taken by Scott Williams. Now to Robinson. Robinson dribble drive. Stop. Puts on the brakes. 18-foot jumper. He makes it. Don't let him fool you. I'll tell you, he can shoot the ball. He's 49% field goals on the year, averaging 22 points. 10-8. Here's the ball to Rice. Rice in low to Shaq. Now to Kobe again. Kobe against Cassell. Down the middle, he comes in deep. Throws it up and threw it in despite being pounded pretty good.
I really thought he got fouled on that play, but that's just great body control by Kobe.
12-8, and we go the other way. And the ball given off. And underneath the basket, they get the ball to Williams, who scores it. Nice pass down there by Ray Allen.
A lot in a hurry, just like the Lakers did a minute ago.
Bucks average 104 points a game. Their problem is they give up 102. Here's the ball in low to Shaq again. He brings it out to Harper. Touch pass over to Rice for a 3. It's in there.
Oh, that's good ball movement, chick. Out of the post and then swinging around without a dribble.
15-10. So the ball comes back out. They get it to Johnson. Robinson again underneath the basket. They get it off, and a shot blocked by Shaq as Williams put it up. And it's ball belonging to the Lakers. There a timeout call.
Scott Williams giving the head fake once, twice. It didn't work because the big fella sits there and says, I'm going to wait on you. Go ahead. When you're ready, I'm ready. And finally, he gets the block on the Lakers Basketball Network. Assist already.
Oh, and he's got a steal. He's just played magnificently. Waiting for the ball to come in, and it comes in to Green. Green feeds Shaq, playing the low post. Single coverage. Now they double him. He goes in the lane. He shoots an 8-footer straight away and good. Just threw it down and in. He's got 6 points.
The little head fake, it's subtle, but it freezes the defender, and Urban Johnson at time frozen. Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of free
17-12. Both free throws are good. The Lakers lead by 5. Harper has the ball, dribble to the base, throws a bad pass. May be saved. It is by Green. It was intended for Shaq outside. There goes another $150. The Boys and Girls Club Teen Supreme Program. Rice is making them rich. Basketball player. He's out of Villanova. 3rd year in the league. All right, pass into Shaq. They knock it loose. They steal the ball. That's a good job by Urban Johnson. Coming with the ball is Allen. Brings it over. And that's what I was talking about, a three-pointer. Thomas hits a 3 for us. He said, Chick, you're right. I can hit him. 20-15. Jerry Romano and Doug Freeman are handling the details of executive work for Fox Sports Net. Jump shot, put up and in. Nice basket, put up and in by Harper. All Lakers have scored. That's his first deuce.
The 3 days off really has Ron Harper rejuvenated.
Yep. 22-15. And the Lakers on top here in the first quarter. Bounce pass goes in low. Nice play. Pass underneath to Johnson. He scores a backhand layup. I thought it was an overpass job by Robinson.
I tell you, reception by Irvin Johnson was really good. The shot was routine, but the reception, nice.
It was a hard pass. Meaning velocity-wise. Now Harper's got it out in front, brings it over to Kobe. He sets, he fires, he gets, he's fouled. Allen fouled him in the act of shooting. Basket counts, 6 points for Kobe.
But that's a good battle. Ray Allen going against Kobe Bryant, and Kobe gets the pass, just rears up, and Allen gets the piece of the arm, count the basket, 3-point opportunity.
You know this great Carter player with Toronto? He got mad because he wasn't picked on the Olympic team this year. And one of the alternates picked was this lad, Ray Allen. And I can see why when you watch Allen's too.
He's more of a pure shooter than, of course, Vince Carter.
Here's the ball coming over to Allen. Allen against Kobe. Middle of the base, goes behind the board, reaches back over Shaq and scores. Wow, that's an Olympian play, I'll tell you that. Shot. Maybe they'll count it a shot, but it shouldn't. Cassell outside, shoots a two-pointer. That's no good. The rebound tipped in the air and taken by Rice. He throws it away. Picked up. Jump shot outside. Put in by Glenn Robinson. Robinson gets his 4th point of the ball game. He averages 23 a game.
Opposition shoots 75%, and you're only down a deuce.
He takes it in low to Shaq. Single coverage. He'll go to the hoop. He's under there. He lays it up. Lays it in. That's ridiculous. 29-25. Shaq now with 8 points. He and Rice have 18 of the Lakers 29. Jump shot put up by Cassell. Nice shot. Nice shot. Cassell dumps it home from about 12 feet, and it's 29-27. Coming with the ball, Cassell. I love to watch Cassell play. Then deep, faking a foul as Fisher. And Cassell says, "Lay there, kid." Turned around, shot it, and made a 16-footer over his body.
Sam Cassell, smooth as can be.
Yeah. Both in Connecticut, Travis Knight and Ray Allen were roommates. And the ball to Fox, who is in there now for the Lakers. Rick Fox. The ball to Kobe, drives underneath, gets hammered, puts it up, it's good. Basket counts. He got pretty hard. Originally, I think the first guy that hit him probably was Manning.
Chick goes up. The contact, he just hangs there, uses his left hand. He says, "Oh, I hear the whistle. Let me throw it up with my left. I know I can get a 3-point play out of this." And you know what? He is. That's just a great move, great individualism. Kobe Bryant.
Out of the 34. Now we got Allen giving the ball to Danny. Comes in deep. Shows it up. He's the best at that in the league, I think. There used to be other guys do it, but he'd go down with that dribble, and you think he's going to continue to dribble. It just takes off.
But you either have it or you don't.
34-31 on the simulcast. The ball goes out to Kobe. In low. No in the corner. First of all to Ori. Now in low to Shaq. And Shaq scores his 10th point. 36-31. With the ball, Allen, change direction, stops, shoots, knocked down by Bryant. No whistle on the play, and the quarter comes to an end, and George Karl is not happy with that non-call.
Ray Allen looked at the official, didn't say anything. You rarely see Ray Allen complain as the Lakers in that quarter up by 5, 36-31 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
136 to score. The Los Angeles Lakers up by 5. Pass at the baseline. Allen shoots, makes a 20-footer. He makes it look so easy.
That's why Brian Shaw was holding Ray Allen. If you don't, that's what's going to happen.
He's got 12 points already in the ball game against.
This is a concern right now for Coach Phil Jackson.
Del Negro has it, goes around Fisher, comes in deep, and the top of it goes. It goes, baby, it goes. 3-point play coming up, perhaps. Del Negro as a free thrower. He's only 92%. Well, big point line give to Fox and back to Fisher in the triangle. Now up to Ori to Fisher. Fisher dribbles, gets a screen, bounce the ball in low to Shaq. Shaq gets to Ori, comes underneath, reverse layup is good. I was afraid they would call travel.
It looked a little bit like a travel, but this is the NBA.
It blew back. Ball comes over to Fox for a 3. That's no good, and the rebound is off and taken by Del Negro. Vinny comes in the front court along the western sideline. Wants to go in low to Manning. He gets it in there against Fox. Oh, what a great pass. Backhand no look to Thomas for the score. Great play.
That's Danny Manning at his best right there, Chick. He just has a certain feel for the game.
In points this year, he's averaging 22. Shot outside, no good. Goes up. Hits the top of the board. Comes down legally to Williams. He brings it over to Manning. That's a nice pass. Reed. Ball knocks loose at the baseline. Manning gets it back. Gives out to Allen, who fumbles it. 16 on the 24. Dribble drive Thomas. Thomas in deep. Throws it up. I guess I'm going to give him credit for an assist. I don't know if he was trying it or not. Do you think so?
No.
I don't think so either. We'll find out. The official score gave him an assist. Got it to Williams. Pass under the shoulder. And Williams is on his numbers. Quite a catch by Shaq.
Right.
Del Negro's got the ball. Del Negro looking for somebody to give it to. He found it and gives it out to Scott Williams. He hits a 20-foot jumper. Nobody covering Williams. 45-44. You could see a scouting report on that place, too. Fox. Fox shoots out of the corner for 3 and a 1 goal. Replacing Shaq is Travis Knight. I'd like to see him do something real good tonight. Vinny Del Negro, 22-foot jumper is good for 2. And you know the score belongs to Milwaukee, 46-45. This ain't funny, McGee. Front court, we give it off to Kobe, and Kobe about 3 clears it off to Fox. Fox holds it up. Milwaukee's first lead of the game, by the way. Now here's the ball brought to Fox. He shoots a 2-pointer from 20. That's good.
I like Rick when he's looking a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end.
In just 9 minutes, seeing some pretty good artillery here tonight, aren't we? Bounce pass goes in low, dribble drive down the middle, put it up, and scoring is Glenn Robinson again. Robinson gets his 6 points. Good distribution of points by Milwaukee, and they're out above the 3-point line. In to play the low post is Knight. Ball comes out to Ori. Ori down the middle of Harper. Turn. Jump shot. 8-footer. Straight away. Good. Wasn't that nice?
Well, Ron just runs this off. He obviously knows the offense better than any other Laker.
Giving the ball and feeds it in low to Shaq. Shaq going to go to the hole with a right-hand jumper. No good. The rebound is off. Here we go. Sam Cassell's got it. The defenders get back in a hurry. Bounce pass. Del Negro makes a great save on a basket on a layup. Sensational play by Del Negro.
Well, that had to have been a guard on the receiving end because you have to bend over and pick up that bounce pass. Big guys couldn't have done
Del
that.
Negro's only. It was not a pass right on the money. Too low. All right, Fox has got the ball. Here comes Shaq to set the screen. Fox bounces on a give and go to Shaq. He's underneath. He's handled. He scores anyway. Wow. And Harper is so happy about it, he pushed Shaq off the end of the floor. Wow.
Just another example of how hard you have to foul Shaquille to prevent him from even attempting the shot at the basket. He gets hit real hard there, but his power just takes him up. Bounce pass from Hart. The foul. Shaq says, not hard enough, little fella. You're going to hit me. You better come with more than that.
Shaq shooting his free throw. That's good. What's he made? 4 out of 5? For bench 16-8. 54-50. Dribble drive, change of direction. Cassell underneath. Shaq blocks the ball. He's got the ball. And Shaq goes to the dribble. Go, Shaq. The crowd loves it. Over to Rice. Rice out in front. Harper straight away from the basket. In low to Shaq. Here we go again. Lay it up and in. He could go for 50 tonight, folks. He really could if he played long enough.
George Karl thinks the same thing, and he's going to call a timeout and say, look, guys, we've got to discuss something here. And that's something we better discuss is wearing number 3-4. 56-50 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Got it, 3-on-2. Rice in the middle. He throws the ball away. And luckily gets to Ori. He brings it out to Harper. And then low to Shaq. Shaq's right-hand 6-footer. That's good. Shaq. And the Lakers are on an 11-2 run in the last 3:45, and they lead by 8 for the second time.
Shaq has made 9 out of 11 from the field. He's got 22 points in about 19 minutes.
And puts it up, and Shaq blocks it. That's his 4th block. Kobe comes the other way. He lays it up and in. 13-2 run in 4 minutes. 14 points for Kobe. And it's knocked down, and Lakers come the other way. A pass to Harper. He's in deep, brings it out. Rice for 3. No. Oh, they wanted that one. The rebound in the corner goes to Cassell.
They didn't want it as bad as Glenn wanted it.
No. And the people at the Boys and Girls Club, there's a jump shot outside for 3, put up by Thomas. That's no good. The rebound is to Rice. Rice just came back in the ballgame. Harper front court, 360 turn, feet under the shot. Harper is sensational.
Check, that's 9 assists in the first half.
Harper, 62-50. The energizing that Harper's brought to this club tonight is amazing and most apparent. The ball goes into Rice. He draws the crowd. Give to Shaq the free throw line. Dribble drive down the middle. Stop. 8-foot jumper. That's good. Has he got a touch tonight? 26 points. and it's 64-50. The Lakers lead it.
They've gone stone cold.
Shaq's made 11 of 13 shots. Here's the ball in low. Allen's got it. He's in trouble. Brings it out. They swing it over to Robinson. Good three-point shooter, and he hits a 2 or 3. They give him a 3?
3, yeah.
All right. And at 64-53, that breaks their drought. Harper's got 9 assists tonight, fans. 64-53. Kobe with the ball in the front court. Down the middle he comes. Oh, hammer slam.
You talk about no defense. You talk about opening up the gates.
16 for Kobe. And it's only the 4th Laker foul, so the ball comes out of bounds.
Highlight play by Kobe, but no defense. Nice move on Ray Allen. Then nobody, I mean, they just opened up and said, well, let's see what kind of dunk you want to do on this one. Nobody steps up and tries to take the charge. You got everybody there. Tim Thomas was there. 1 of 2.
He looks for his 6th point. This is the best half he's ever played as a Laker. Rebound is off to Williams, and the half's over. The Lakers lead by 12 at the half, 67-55. And I'll tell you, it was a wild half. Once the Lakers got going, they fell behind in the 50s, and then all of a sudden, on the Lakers Basketball Network. George Karl is a new coach there. This is his first year. He'll go out and get a center of some repute. Now, nothing against Irvin Johnson, but I don't think he's a starting center. But if they had a starting center, they'd be awfully good with the shooting guys that they got.
Yeah, they've got some offensive weapons, no question about it. And as far as George Karl going out and getting a center, I don't think I want to play in Milwaukee, so he's going to have to go somewhere else.
I'll tell you one thing. The Los Angeles Lakers snapped a 2-game losing streak in that first half, and they went crazy, making the basketball go in the hole for 67 points on the Lakers Basketball Network. A junior, Harper, same type player. Here's the ball out to Cassell. Dribble drive, brings it over to the open man, Johnson. The center puts up a 20-footer and hits it. Irvin Johnson, 6'11", 245. Yeah, I'll bet they can. Here's Harper giving Tony the key to Rice. He had 10 points in a hurry in the first half. He shoots outside and gets another deuce, and that gives him a total of 12 in the game. Didn't score in the second quarter, and the rebound comes off. Shaq in the block shot department doing a heck of a job again. That's 4. Now the ball goes into Shaq at the post at the other end. Shaq gives it out to Rice. He's got a nice stroke tonight. Has he go? He hits a 20-footer this time for his 14th point.
And Shaq goes over to Glenn, gives him a high five, says, hey, I like to see you score those because that's going to open it up on the inside for me.
He's made 6 out of 9 shots tonight, Rice has. Cassell's got the ball and brings it out in front to Allen. Allen dribbling, takes it over the baseline in the corner for 3, and a nice shot it is by Robinson. Glenn Robinson drops in a 3-pointer. Not where it should be, in the middle. So the ball given to Green as he catches up in the middle. He shoots a 6-footer that's no good, and Robinson gets the rebound on the simulcast. Cassell the other way. Cassell against Harper. Cassell comes out in front. Cassell goes by Harper. Underneath, lay it up and in. That's a nice move by Cassell, was it not?
A nice change of direction, and all of a sudden he steps on the gas and just explodes.
Rice against Robinson. Rice dribbles, draws a triple head. Defense. Now the ball is Kobe. Kobe down the middle, throws the ball badly, and a breakaway, and Cassell will have a slam. Well, he doesn't want a slam. He just puts it in easily. I don't know what Kobe was doing, coming behind, trying to block it after it was in the hole.
Basketball Network.
As far as 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
That's a 5 and 10.
Come straight up.
On Johnson. 71-64, the Lakers in the third. The ball into Shaq. He turns, puts it up, got the roll. And Shaq now is 12 out of 14 shots, I believe. Officially, that's right. 28 points. 73-64. Shaq is just a total mismatch in this game. Cassell gives the ball in the lane. Jump shot by Williams is good. He's a pretty darn good shooter, that guy that got 3 rings playing for the Chicago Bulls. 3 fouls on Rice. 7:31 to play. The coach doesn't take his hand off his chin, so he's not disturbed. Here's Cassell. Sees Shaq. Bounce along the baseline to Robinson. He gives it out the free throw line to Williams, and he makes another one. I like his shooting ability, Stu.
Yeah, you put him at the 15-foot mark or so and let him stand still and shoot. He can do just what he did.
That loose ball. Now the ball goes over to Rice and low to Shaq. Out to Harper. Harper brings the baseline to Green. He sets. He fires. He did not get unless it bounces in, and it did. It came out and bounced back in. That's Green's favorite spot. Narrow lead. Now the ball out to Harper, and Harper back under the basket to Kobe. He catches it. He's behind the board. Can't shoot. He gives to Rice for three. That's no good. The rebound to AC underneath. Put it up and in. That's a real good play by AC. Real good. Robinson front court. Two-pointer. He's on the line. It wouldn't go down. The rebound to Rice. Foul. The foul is accidentally committed by Scott Williams hitting Rice. Oh, gosh. Has he been
Boy, is everybody
special?
happy he signed.
Oh, I'll say. Rice dribbling. Gives the ball in the corner to Kobe. Head and shoulder fake. Now the ball out to Fisher. Allen played good defense on Kobe right there. Bounce pass in low to Shaq. Out to Rice. That's a three. It went. Hey, that three-pointer. Taco Bell will donate another $150 to the Boys and Girls Club's Teen Supreme program. 80-70. The Lakers by 10. Ball in low to Robinson. Turn. Shoot over Rice. Six-footer. No good. Rebound to AC. Having a real good quarter, Stu.
A real nice quarter. He got away, I believe, with a push.
Kobe's outside jumper. That's three more. There we go again. Another $150. Taco Bell donating to the Boys and Girls Club Teen Supreme program.
Say what you want about your Staples Center crowd, but they love their Lakers and they love some good basketball. They're seeing it right now on the Lakers Basketball Network.
And Rice with the ball out in front to Kobe above the three. Bounce pass over to Fisher. Bounce in low. Dug out by Shaq. Get back to Fisher. He hits a three-pointer. Nope, only two. He was on the line. Now the ball to Rice. Rice gives the ball to Fisher. You may think that that's in derision. It's not, fans. They're trying to instill some confidence in this big guy, Travis Knight.
And he needs some confidence.
Of course he does. Ball in low. Rice turns, shoots, 12-footer, no good. Rebound, volleyball, nicely by Ori. Out to Fisher, he's in the lane. 10-foot jumper, no. Rebound, Castell, quarter over.
Well, Glenn Rice trying to find out why he's not shooting free throws. I got fouled by Sam Castell, the official said. Quarter's over. Phil Jackson's waiting for you. Go find out what he has to say on the Lakers Basketball Network. 3 minutes, let him settle down a little bit. And they really like his future.
Oh, they sure do. 91-75. Ball corner of the key. The Lakers on top. Ball comes over to Kobe. 20-foot jumper overhead. It's good.
Play. You talk about make it look easy.
Wow, and how. He and Shaq have 51 between them. Add the 19 the Rice has, and the big three has 70. 93-75. Ball goes in low to Shaq. Shaq holding it up. Got Shaw out in front. Gives the ball to Shaw. Back into Shaq. Triple team. Underneath. Hook it up. Backhand layup is good. Wow.
Oh, big fella. You don't have to prove anything to me. I'm a believer.
Me too. I voted MVP on the scorecard.
44 to play. The Lakers have opened up a 20-point lead. It's 95-75 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Here's the ball to Fisher. Playing the center position is Knight. Out of the game is Shaq. Ori straight away. 20-foot jumper is good. Ori gets his fourth point of the ball game.
And it was easy for Manning to get a hand on it.
Manning, one of the great college players of all time at the University of Kansas. They won the NCAA. He got the Naismith Award. He got the Wooden Award. He was here with the Clippers. Here's the ball out in front to Shaw. Shaw has trouble dribbling and picks it up and throws it. And it went in. He just beat the buzzer when you said he better shoot. 101-77. 7.5 to play. The Lakers leading it comfortably. Fisher's got it out in front to Devin George. Corner of the key to Ori. Ori over tonight. Make that 17-footer bank. He didn't make it, but he banked it. The rebound is off, and it's taken by Shaw. Out in front, Fisher. Three-pointer.
There's the three-pointer you wanted. You said Derek was going to get one, and here it is.
He's got 6 points in the ball game. Another timeout is called, Stu.
Yeah, Coach George Karl trying to stem as much of this tide. You know, even though the score is so lopsided, he's still coaching, and that's what you have to do. Derek Fisher saying, it doesn't matter. Just give me the rock, and I'll throw it in for you on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Over here to the side to Robinson. Robinson turns, fakes, gets Devin in the air. Devin blocks his shot on the way down. Nice play by Devin after he got faked so badly. Pass underneath the basket. Nice, beautiful pass by Shaw. A 40-foot pass right on the money to the kid that blocked the shot at the other end.
Nobody throws that lob. I don't care where it's from. Better on the Laker team than Brian Shaw.
Good for you. I agree. Allen to the base. 20-foot jumper. No. Rebound. Knight.
Indiana and went to Milwaukee. You know, he had that knee injury, but he's rehabbed himself, and I think he's back to very well.
Is he? Steal. Here's a steal by Shaw. 3-on-2 break. Shaw's got the ball. Gives a great pass underneath, and Devin scores it. Devin George. Shaw is making some eyes wide and open tonight. Ball over to Fox. Fox says, I better get my name in the blank. His shot no good, and the rebound is off to Workman. Haywood is 6'3", 200 pounds, 9th year in the league, out of Oral Roberts. Now, the baseline. Del Negro makes their first field goal in 9 minutes. That'll put you 108-79 behind, won't it? Center in the ball game for Milwaukee. Ball goes in low through Trailer. 6'8", 290 pounds. He looks at 2. Out of the ball, Del Negro, 20-foot jumper. That's good. Del Negro makes back-to-back baskets. He's got 13 points. He's the only guy that scored for them a field goal in the last 10 minutes.
Nice bounce-back game after a loss.
108-81. I tell you, all the teams that beaten them, that they've played again. In other words, anybody that beat them, that they've played again. The Lakers have beaten them, too. They're the only 2 teams. They beat Toronto, terminate the dribble. Turns to Del Negro. Now they take it in low, throwing it off, and they bring it back out to Haywood. He shoots the 3, and he got the 3. Haywood. Or Workman, I should say. What's the matter with me? That's the 11th one of those he's made this year. 110-84. With the ball, Fox. 20-footer by Foxy. That's good.
That was poor defense on the pinch post. As Fox got the ball, Tim Thomas, his man, just took about 4 steps back and
pass underneath. Sally's fouled in the act of shooting. He'll shoot 2.
Well, you go to the basket at this time of the game with this point spread like it is, you're going to get hammered. And John Sally, well, he's used to that. He played with the Pistons when the lowering the boom used to be in vogue.
Remember they called them the Bad Boys?
They were the Bad Boys,
There's
too.
AC with his little dolly. That's an AC doll.
That's from his foundation.
Yep.
He's not in George Carl's doghouse. He's in Carl's smokehouse. Doug is, he's been laying in the sun a little too much.
He spent the weekend in Oregon. I can understand it. He got rusty. Free throw. Nice shot by Sally from the free throw line. 113-87. Sally's got 3 points over the bench.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Big man.
Fisher laughing and saying, I know how I feel. Fox doesn't want anybody to know that he's hurt. He is really one of the most likable men I've ever known in the Lakers years.
Just a class act.
Yeah,
very class act.
And this group is very closely knit. Right, icing down the knee, a little bandage on it. That's after every game or after every night that he performs and comes out. A lot of them run around with ice bags on their knees after the game.
Preventive medicine.
Yep. 117-87. The free throws by Fox, good. 14 seconds left. And this is the final minutes of the year. Here's Fox making a steal. He rips it away, and he goes to the baseline and drops it out of bounds. Poor Foxy. Length of court pass. What if the game was tied and that happened? And down the other end, they get a basket. Oh. Wow. Well, that was a strange way to end it. And I know how Foxy feels.
No, you don't.
The final score, the Lakers 117, Milwaukee Bucks 89. This is the Los Angeles Lakers Basketball Network. Tonight's Gatorade player of the game is the Lakers battle the Utah Jazz. You've been watching Laker basketball on Fox Sports Net. For Stu Lance, this is Chick Hearn. Now stay tuned for Fox Sports News Primetime coming up next. Good night, everybody.